Hey, welcome back. This here is the little plug of the day, or for the way, I should say. But don't forget, you can save 15% off at Link. That's LINQ. And yes, you do have a link code, which is, by the way, at checkout. And definitely, this is one thing that'll help you creators and businessmen and women of all just plug and connect the things that is right for you. Link has they have badges, they have stretch rubber bands, they have little tags that you can put on the back of your phone or wherever whatever you travel with, and they also have like actual digital business cards as well. So definitely by any means necessary, you got to get you a link, and hopefully it could definitely help plug the things that you need to plug. You know what I mean? So again, that's by the way at checkout, and save your 15%. Now, for those that would like to support the show, donate. It is more than appreciated, and I am so gracious for that you have no idea. If you would like to do so, you can definitely donate via PayPal at Wickush. That's WICKUSH. Again, if you would like to donate, support the show, we here, by the way, appreciate you. Real talk, real talk. And you can definitely do so via PayPal at Wickush, WICKUSH. Thank you. Let's get back to the show. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Whoo! Dun 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 dun. Woo! Welcome back. Welcome back. This here is that by the way podcast. I'm glad to be back with my beautiful gods and goddesses, my goddesses and gods. Um, I'm just back. Wait. We here. We here. We here. I'm glad to be in the goodness of you. Um, and I hope you're doing well. I really do. You know, as I stated previously before, I got to be real about a lot of things. You know, people go through things. People experience things, and you know, one of the most prevalent things about right now, I feel like, is there's a release. You know, this expression of these waves that affect us and bring out a version of us that isn't always the best. So it's always nice to be conscious and self-aware. But first and foremost, I got to say, shout out to my air hustlers. You know, when y'all hear any hate, just put on your air mufflers. Look, if fear is what jumps in your mind, just go through that bitch like clear custard. See, when it comes to flavor, I don't really hear mustard. I mean, people be talking about what it does, but they are not ear hustlers. Absorb, 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 absorb. Even if your lips slip, maybe you could be more. Even if your lips slip, maybe you can absorb. Ain't no maybe, you the baby. I say you could be more. I say you can absorb. I say you just torn, ripped it like you was a storm. Maybe you was a norm of something new. Maybe something blue, something new, something through you too. And maybe you was a something, so maybe you threw you to you. And if it's square, then we'll prepare. But maybe we can cool it all off, because this right here is for the ear hustler. Ay, ay, ay. I love you all. I really do. Um, again, this here is that, by the way, Podcadicio. Yeah. And I definitely want to say shout out to any new listeners. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. I'm definitely gonna try. I always say that I'm gonna go with the vibe of things, but um, my life is my life. This is my life. Real shit. Nothing is compartmentalized. So um, a good rhythm in it all is just a good rhythm in it all, and a good balance and a good flow. So I definitely want to be and give you all, I love talking. I love talking with you all. Like I really do. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see this grow, and it's been growing. So I definitely never want to feel like I'm abandoning or, taking too long. I don't want to do that. I do want to come here, but I know I also have to take care of other things that help me comfortably get here when I need to. So, um, first and foremost, I do want to say thank you all. I'm so gracious. You got to be gracious. You got to be thankful because, see, one day you're going to die. That's one day. But see, today, your eyes and your eyes and your mind, throat's a little dry, are set on futuristic goals on a continual basis, causing you to rarely get a chance to look around at. It's usually those moments, those people that can pull you into the nowness. That's why I always say the power of now is more than just something that's something about making you productive, but it also opens up the moment of what you're living, of what you're doing, and you have to be. You don't have to be anything. You could do whatever you want, but having the and not even the ability, being able to notice the moment without trying to look at the futuristic moment, understanding the now, breathing in the now, looking around and seeing what you're seeing, processing how you feel about the things you feel right now. And it's not about trying to process and thinking it. And I'm not saying all that, whatever. I'm just saying, like, where you are, the life, the breath, like you love breathing, right? You have to love breathing. There's no way that we can not love breathing. You're breathing right now. Enjoy that. Enjoy that breath. You're drinking that water. Enjoy that water. Hopefully it's spring water. You're eating that pancake. You're eating that waffle. You're eating that scrambler. You're eating that watermelon. You're whatever. Enjoy that moment. You're having that conversation there. It's like, the reason I say this is because it also offers a sense of comfort. It offers a sense of stabilization within yourself. And it offers you a sense of vision that you never had before, but that vision is only set for you and it's only waiting for you. Appreciation, gratitude of where you are and what you're doing is something that is a part of the journey of life. And you have a life that you actually were present for, not a life you dreamed through. And that's, in some ways, kind of what I mean. You know? So. All right. You know, part of me right now, I'm sitting right here and I'm thinking like, whoa, I don't know exactly what I want to talk about, right? Even though there's been things on my heart and my mind, I kind of like when all of that is like, it's like I get here and somehow something takes all of that and just wipes it all away and just creates a whole new clean slate, which I enjoy and it's been working. But what is no buts? This is B-U-T-T. Hey, no, I'm just mine. But yeah, we're gonna cook up something. I'm gonna cook up something. We're gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna let the spirit control what this is. What I mean by that is we're gonna go into a freestyle. And at the end of that freestyle, however I feel will guide the direction in which I speak. Let's say that one more time. I'm a freestyle, and by the time I'm done, however I feel will guide the way I talk. All right, let's go. Breaking down weed, marijuana, breaking down me and everything that I really thought that I wanted. Having an addiction that's fueled by boredom. Some Gordo, more like torn toes. Fear pops in my mind, but not like DiGiorno. Because they don't deliver. They're only frozen. Like people in time, they barely know it. I speak when it's time, whether I know it or not. I hold on a splot, what I hold on a Glock. I spoke up the top. I'm not holding a knot. But still, low-key, somehow I'm still holding a lot. I know I'm a lot, because it takes a lot. I don't make a lot, but I'll make a lot. And when I do, I'll make a lot. On marijuana. And I'll sit there and break it down and think about all the things that I want to. I bring in people to teach me things, but won't be able to beseech me. And low-key, even though they teach me, they still won't be able to reach me. A couple of days ago, I took shrooms. thought psychedelics would not cite a felon, but take my melanin and tell me that my melanin is updated and clean. The melanin felon, the melanin felon, realm and villages. Melanocytes telling her, damn you right, Bella. Bushwick intelligent. Trying to seek remedy. I understand elephants aren't as big as infinity. But still respected in beauty. And seen as it is. What is. What is. What ain't. Don't say that. You know, sometimes I get scared. And it's funny because the moment I feel like I'm scared is the same moment I'm not scared anymore. I know that may sound weird, but I have a very cinematic mind. My mind shows me things on a continual basis. All the time. Now I've gotten to a place where I comfortably let it, just I comfortably let it just go. I don't try to control it. I don't try to whatever. Sometimes, if I write it the right way, mentally, or cerebrally, or whatever, I don't know whatever it is, I can go into a deep meditation with it. And it's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It shows me things about myself. Tells me things and describes things and shows me like a movie. Almost like a dream, but you're awake. And you're seeing these things. And you're living these things. And you're understanding these things. And sometimes it's so deep that you even get lost. Or forget that you're wherever you are. When you choose to go this deep. I'm not sure if it is just a dream state, totality of everything you saw, your mind taking things you saw and creating new things from it, which in essence is was one of the most serene and dopest things, even your dreams, that your mind creates, but also, it's funny, it's also like not about just creating. In so many ways, our brains are receivers, are like satellites. correspond on frequencies that we don't necessarily always understand. But I do believe that somehow there's a strength within it, because there's definitely a calmness within it. Definitely a calmness within it. So, yeah. Oh shit, it's zoned out. Rolling up this green. Rolling up this blunt. My bad, y'all. I'm still here. So, let's get it. All right. So, I wanted to talk about something, but I don't really know how to talk about it. Isn't that ironic and funny? It is, right? Ugh, man. You know, I want to talk about real things that are productive, but also understand that we do things that are unproductive. So, in order to do new things, you have to learn or to not do the things that are not good for you. But in order to do that, first of all, you have to identify them. So it's a step-by-step process to even grow into something new, which is so crazy weird, you know? And I wonder, am I here to help with that process? I mean, I'm always here to help. I don't know what the point of the pod is, to be honest with you. You know, that's so crazy. If somebody was to ask me, what is the point of this podcast? I would say bringing back and reminding of a people, of a beauty inside, and to not waste an existential experience, you know. But also know that everybody sees, views, and grows on their own time, which unfortunately isn't working for us all right now. At this point, we all have to be on one accord. At this point, we all have to understand more about ourselves and about each other, and about how we're affecting each other, how we're affecting ourselves in these moments. And a lot of people don't see how they're affecting themselves. You know, I noticed something about negativity. You know, when you don't want to indulge in negativity or discuss, or some people feel a way about certain things. But off top, some people are just negative in general. And isn't a slight to anybody or by anything, by any means. I just noticed that, I mean, as we already know, you know, not a lot of things are authentic. Not a lot of people are authentic. A lot of people are fake, to be honest with you. Not trying to bust your bubble. But it's the truth. A lot of people are fake. A lot of people have different sides to them. Sometimes that they're even not even privy or aware of. But you know, which I've stated before, you know, whatever you water, whatever versions you water of yourself, are the versions that become the strongest and grow. It's like a tree of life, and there's a branch for every emotion inside your body. No matter how big or small, or no matter how much you are aware of each branch, they exist. And what you water is what you choose to water. And ultimately, that's that, you know. But, yeah. So, I don't really want to talk about. It's so hard. It's not hard. It's just like I don't know where to start or where to begin. And then it's like I don't want to go into a blaming thing. I don't want to go into and it's not a blaming thing. I don't feel any way emotionally about anybody personally. I just feel like as a people we have to do better. As a people we have to lean on ourselves more. As a people we have to have more respect for ourselves. We can have fun, we can do all that, but what I'm saying is like we have to cherish each other. We have to cherish each other. Like if we don't cherish each other, then this shit is like we all gonna die, basically. I'll be honest with you, like you have to cherish. You have to see beauty. You don't have to see beauty. What I'm saying is like there's not just beauty, there's ugly, there's whatever. There is. I'm not stating that there's not. I'm not saying walk around like Jesus, putting your defense down. By all means, do what you got to do to protect yourself. What I'm saying is just that, like, we as people need our own bubble. We need a way of ourselves that we have a code, understanding, you know. And right now, our code is broken. Right now, we don't have an understanding. And as a black man and as a black woman, excuse me, uh, young, old, and in the middle, we have a duty to each other. We have a responsibility to each other. We have a baton, and we have we have the ability to supersede ourselves. We have the ability to supersede ourselves. Light up this fire. Back in business, baby. Back in business. Now, cherish. I don't want to go too much into too much. I don't want to be too tight on it. To be honest, I really want to be loose minded. Not in a dumb way. Just relax. Just want to be in a relaxed state. No BS. So I'm gonna keep it that way. We create as we create. And FYI, don't forget, this is Planet BAC. Yeah. And don't forget, you can get 15% off with Link, LINQ. Told you before, I definitely want to see you all link your dreams, put them, link your dreams. Well, yeah. I definitely want to see you all connect your dreams, put things together, and formulate. You know what I mean? And another thing, even within that, make sure you're to be open, be friendly. Learn fun, be pleasant. You know, do all those things and meet dope people. And as that goes, you can connect. Hopefully, your energy of how you are, transfers over and connects with them. And as they move on and connect with others, they'll want to do the same. So, by all means, definitely. I'll leave the link down in the description for you all. But I definitely want to see you all, make the moves, man. Make them moves. You got it. Oh, and ladies, make the moves too. Yeah, yeah. So, I say as black people, we have the ability to supersede ourselves, you know? But we're not black. I'm just using it for all intents and purposes. But yeah. We owe it to ourselves to get the most out of life. We owe it to ourselves to get the most out of ourselves. We owe it to ourselves to get the most out of our body. We owe it to ourselves to get the most out of our mind. We owe it to ourselves to get the most out of our magic. And we just owe it to ourselves. How can you say we don't? Everything we do, we owe it to ourselves to enjoy that moment. And even if we do have a bad moment, we owe it to ourselves to have that bad moment the way that bad moment is supposed to be. As worse as it's supposed to be, we owe it to ourselves. What you owe to yourself is so much, and what yourself is so much. I think that the guidelines that the world has definitely portrayed on people, they don't fit, and obviously it shows. But yet, people are still trying to envision themselves through the lens of an understanding that they never created, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit them. It causes confusion, especially in the people that are the most broken and the most culturally absorbent, because ultimately, in some ways, we've been emptied. We don't know our true names from before, our true language from before. We've been moved, migrated, And, it's not a bad, sad story. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is just that, you know, we owe it to ourselves to find that nobody else understands. So many people give up on themselves. So many people lose themselves. And that's one thing about the youth. It's imperative that you know who you are because, believe it or not, there's an energy game that you're also playing. Your energy is going to lower and lower if you don't take care of yourself. And especially in this society and the way things are, even going to a grocery store and eating certain things, you can only do so much. But if you don't truly grow it yourself, if you don't truly fertilize the soil with nutrients that you choose and you know what, then you're not really living the most maximum. I think I'm not trying to, whatever, I'm just trying to let us be aware of what state we're in. If we want to make moves from these states, then by all means, go ahead. But what I'm saying is just that we have to be aware of where we are to make a move, you know? And we owe it to ourselves to know that we can make a difference in our diet, our metabolism, our way of thinking, the way we protect ourselves. We've been too docile. We've been too nice, but we're not docile and nice with each other. So it's like, we as a people have to stop being bitched. But not bitched in a, well, yeah, I'm just say what I said. Fuck it. And we can't keep fighting with each other. We can't keep doing that. I mean, like, there's no resources around you. You have addictions. You see the world the way you see the world. Your addictions you don't even call or addictions. Sometimes you don't even look at life that way. You just go through the flow as a smart, but mindlessly. You're aware, but not in tune. You hurt before you reach a place of healing, if you ever do reach a place of healing. Bro, sis, love. Like, real talk, love. Love to you, magic to you. You know, that hunger is satiated. Physical hunger is satiated. And that your minds are filled with beneficial light, beneficial knowledge, beneficial workings. And then that's digested in you. And then you work it. Because little do you know, there's so much magic in you. You can make it happen. You got to make it happen in the right way. You can't terrorize your own people. And there's a reason that you are the way you are. And be honest with you. Please don't be mad at me. I'm not even, I'm not even the type to like um, cause unnecessary trouble. I just know we all in this. We're all in this on every level, and a lot of you all have to understand that you're being used. A lot of you all have to understand that you're being used. Not you all specifically, but some people have to understand they're being used. Every time you hurt a black person, you're being used. Every time you're not genuine, every time you're not aligned in what you're doing. And then sometimes, like, you know, the government has already made ways to help the the usage of yourself. You know, like there's a reason why you don't have resources. There's a reason why you don't have guidance. Because your guidance didn't have resources. Your guidance was in almost the same predicament as some of you all were in. And then some, it's not all about just resources and money, food, places to live. That's what I mean by that. It's also trauma. Sometimes you can have all those things and you can be a fucked up individual. And you cannot do what you need to do or be a proper parent and not pass on anything or fight and not really cherish life or cherish your children and cherish what you're passing on because of what you went through and because of blah, blah, blah. There's so much, you know. But at the end of the day, us as a people have to understand that we, right now, need each other more than ever because we are fucked up more than ever. We have anger issues. The reason we have anger issues is because when our eyes lay on things, sometimes the first emotion, thought, is derived and bathed in anger or annoyance or some type of negativity until you either catch yourself or watch yourself. But sometimes you could be annoyed. And then sometimes you could be not necessarily in a bad state. You could be in a good state, but the world around you could be so pressing on their annoying matters that they could try to hit you in the face eventually, here and there. So it takes a toll. So I understand. I really do. I really, really do. Man, life is heavy, man. You know, we as people, we have to do better. We gotta take care of ourselves, you know. And I don't care if you gotta add some yoga, stretch, listen to certain binaural beats, learn new languages, learn new dishes, master your body in new ways. But you owe it to yourself to push yourself, to fill yourself up with something because we've been empty for so long. So that's all I got right now. But I love you all. If you would like to support, donate, um, you already know I'm more than gracious and thankful. You can do so via PayPal at Wickush. That's WICKUSH. Again, you can donate support via PayPal at Wickush, WICKUSH. And like always, send this to 11 people. Repost this. Like, send it out. Like, retweet. I don't care. Like, text it to 11 people in your phone, some cousins, some friends, and some coworkers. Yeah. And yeah, let's get it out. Let's keep growing. Let's keep doing what we're doing. More importantly, you all keep growing. I wish nothing but GP for you, guidance and protection. And you're beautiful, more than you know. So, 1 second. Yeah, what up, huh? Oh, good. I was just recording. Oh no, no, you good. You got to take your yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that was my aunt. Um, yeah, that's my aunt. So I definitely appreciate them. Appreciate family. Oh man. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. What would life be without all of this beauty? You know, all of this beauty, all of this beauty, all of this beauty. Again. Let me say this. This here is that by the way podcast. Um, I hope you enjoyed today. Like, I really do. You know, um, whew, I hope I was able to take you away. I hope I was able to help you relax. I hope I was able to help you grow. And more importantly, I really just want to help you remember. You know, remember to do what you already know. Sometimes I think we forget. Sometimes we get off course track. Um, but I think now there's a purpose to all of this. So find your purpose and get to work. So this is Mr. Bush. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Love, peace, and yeah.